Welcome to Gaming with Magus. I am Magus, and we're here to react to a Nintendo short video they released called Closer to You. I believe this might be involving Pikmin. We'll go ahead and take a look at this and see what we think. It's been a while since they've released an actual video of their own, as opposed to going with Illumination and or their own private stuff they've done years and years ago. So let's take a look. Looks pretty detailed. Looks like Boss Baby style animation. Fairly detailed with textures, fuzz on the carpet, the hair. Weird. You can't see anything. That's kind of weird. And all of it's narrated with music. This calls back to some classic stuff I think Disney did with Fantasia. Everything's still sort of invisible. You don't see what's moving it, which is of interest. Okay, a little squeal. No actual voice, though. But I don't think that's the point of this short. Is that it? So, what do I think? Well, this is clearly one of the very first type of things they've come out with in a while. Probably a trial run. Maybe they're just putting some content out there. It wasn't too awful long. It hinted at Pikmin, but you didn't see Pikmin. And the way I say they hinted at it was the way they moved, and of course, some of the audio hints with some of the music and keys and stuff. Um, Not sure what they're trying to get at if the Pikmin and Olma are kind of visible to humans and that they do technically coexist or what. I'm not sure. It was an interesting premise. Um, Not sure if they're going to do more of these or if they're going to expand it, but like I said, it was interesting how they did this in a Fantasia type thing where there was no actual traditional sound effects. There wasn't any voice acting. About the most you got was the baby laughing or giggling a little bit, but that was the most of it. Like you actually saw the mother talking, but you didn't hear anything. You know, you could see her lips moving. So it'll be interesting if they decide to expand this further, make it a series. If this is just a sign of things to come in the future, I'm not sure. Is this the sign of, let's say, a new game that can look as good as this, and it's not so much a rendered movie, but you know what gameplay could look like on the Switch 2? Who knows? Pikmin 4, I think, had been completed for a long period of time, and they were sitting on it, and maybe this was just a snippet of what they could do in the game engine. I have no idea. Because again, maybe they didn't want to reveal too much. I'm not sure because they have Illumination to do the movies, and they've now done the original Mario movie. They're going to do Mario movie 2, and then they're doing a live action Zelda, and then they're doing. I think they said they're doing a Donkey Kong. Maybe they're doing Illumination. Like, are they gonna dump Illumination, or are they gonna do it themselves? I mean, realistically, if they do it by Illumination, first of all, it allows them to focus their resources on what they like the most, which is story and game and whatnot. It looks like they work well with Nintendo to make sure that they honor what Nintendo wants in art direction, story, and everything else, so it doesn't go out of control. They have full ownership of the actual content and are working with them. The benefit of doing that is, yes, they have to share some of the profits of it, but they don't have to develop the team to have all this resources. They can focus on games, and more importantly, it allows them to broaden what kind of content they can go out there and be more general, more in the line of like a Mickey and Mario. I mean, a Mickey Mouse and Disney and all that stuff, because they aren't just Disney cartoons. They started that way. Then they had theme parks, right? Well, Nintendo's got their foot in the door a little bit, but they're not doing it themselves, which is smart. Um, and of course, Nintendo was into games, and they're not really doing movies by themselves. They're having someone else to help them. They've done little things before in the past, but my guess is it was very costly, and Nintendo might not have seen the value in it per se. Because I think typically they've only done stuff like that for like Pikmin and stuff. I don't think they've really done it for any other series, if you will, that I can remember, to be honest. About the most I know is they did the Super Mario Super Show, which was half real, half animated, and they were involved in that. Um, but if you like what you saw, give me a like, follow, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at twitch.tv/game with Magus. I also stream on YouTube, Rumble, and Kick, and I play games. And of course, there's also my social media, where it's Facebook, Instagram, or X. That way, if something changes, you know what's going on. But also, you can make suggestions on games I should play in the future. Until next time, stay adventurous.